Women in Philly and their allies. I am an ordinary person. President Obama said time and time again that change can only happen when ordinary people get involved. I don't do this for a living, and I am an ordinary person. And so I apologize if I seem a little nervous, because I'm an ordinary person. I don't do this. 2017 has been an indescribable year. On this stage 1 year ago, I shared widely for the first time ever that I am a survivor of sexual assault. I truly believe that the global movement that was the Women's March was the catalyst for movements like Me Too to become nationally known again after Tarana Burke founded it over 10 years ago. And which ultimately led to the Time's Up movement that we're now experiencing. Anyone here today who is still holding their story close to them, who has endured harassment, assault, or rape, please know you are not alone. We believe you. We are here for you. We came here last year in need of solidarity. That solidarity has grown into a movement. Today, we are here to stand together once again to show the world that women are strong, we persevere, we do not give up, and that is especially true in Philadelphia. Today, we resist, we persist, we rise.
Yes!
So I'd briefly like to share with you the mission statement that the planning team of this entire march put together. We resist. We stand against those in our country and society who seek to divide us and stifle the diversity that makes our nation great. We will no longer allow the rights and interests of women and those who identify as women in mind, body, or spirit to be disregarded. We persist. 1 year after the largest demonstration in the history of the world, we continue to speak up and remind everyone, we will not be silenced. We will be there in the streets, in the halls of Congress, outside the White House. We will march, we will rally, and we will organize in our communities. We will call out those who try to intimidate us. We will jam the phone lines, we will write postcards, we will connect on social media with others of like mind. We will work to get out the vote, and we will be there at the polls to see change happen. We will continue our fight. We rise. For the second year, we come together in solidarity at the Women's March on Philadelphia and at marches around the world to reiterate our message. We hold our elected officials accountable.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
We are fighting for women's rights, especially in communities marginalized the most. We are creating our own space to have a voice in decisions that affect our everyday lives. We believe in our ability to create change because together we are powerful and this movement is strong. We are rising, fearless, and unapologetic. We are running for the very offices held by those who have tried to keep us down. We are taking our seats at the table. And my last statement is that this doesn't all happen overnight. We have a huge team. We have the city of Philadelphia to thank, And we also had several large donors that helped us in our hour of need to be able to afford the stage and the microphone and the sound system. So a couple of them have written brief statements. Connie Cohn. Connie is thrilled to support the march again this year in honor of Helen and Eleanor. She says that the ever-increasing number of women who now feel empowered to go into politics, to support nonprofits, to work in the community, to make their now magnified voices heard is worth every penny. And Patricia West says, you can say this in the name of the women on whose shoulders we stand to be here, the women of color who fought when many of us were experiencing white privilege. On some issues, but when all of us have experienced the Me Too moments. We did not know how to fight about that successfully until now. We are evidence of a work in progress. Robin Mann says, thank you for all your hard work to make this year's march all we need it to be. I don't think I have the eloquence necessary. Me too, Robin, don't worry about it. And we give what we can. Money is one thing I have the opportunity to give. I will just say that I am motivated very much by the desire to pass on a fairer, more just and humane world and a more livable planet to my grandkids. So much to do. Good luck. Says, my donation is for all the girls and women in this country, this Commonwealth, and this city, from the dreamers to my own 13-year-old daughter. Don't be shy to use your voice to protect and empower women, immigrants, and children who deserve health insurance. Cast your vote. March, register, contribute, and vote. May we all continue to persist, rise up, and be heard. Go Eagles. And now I will stop talking. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce a very close friend, my teammate, Salima Suswell.
Good afternoon, everybody. How do you feel? I am so honored to be amongst so many strong individuals, men, children, women alike. I say thank you to all of you for being here. At this time, I have the pleasure of introducing a representative on behalf of our governor, Governor Tom Wolf, Deputy Chief of Staff, Nadia Ralston. Hello, Philadelphia. How are we doing today? It is such a pleasure to be here with so many wonderful women, standing united, being persistent, and resisting. Let your voices be heard. Governor Wolf could not be here today, but he sends the following statement. I want to thank each woman making their voice heard today. As your governor, I pledge to fight for your priorities. I am proud to be the backdrop in Harrisburg against laws that attack women and weaken our Commonwealth. Last year, yes, give a hand. Last year, I vetoed the most restrictive abortion bill in this country.
That's right.
And I will fight any attempt politicians in Harrisburg and Washington to defund Planned Parenthood and strip. And you know I am your partner in fighting for our children, for health care, for education, for equality, and an economy that works for all women across this country.
Yes! Yes!
Today is your day. 2018 is your year. And know that I will continue to fight and stand for years to come. Thank you, Philadelphia!